Hi, everybody. Today, I'm just going to talk about Romeo and Juliet a little bit. This is the last unit of the year, and I'm aware that you do not have books, you don't have the plays to read them. However, what we're going to do is first spend about a week, a little bit more than a week, introducing Shakespeare. It's really important that we do that ahead of time in order to understand the time period, language that was used. Otherwise, we won't understand a thing. So we'll do that first and then go through the play scene by scene. However, we will mainly be watching clips from movies. If you were to go onto the Romeo and Juliet film Wikipedia page, you would find that there have been dozens and dozens of movies made back since the beginning of film. But we're going to be concentrating on a movie that was made in the 1990s and was directed by Baz Luhrmann. And this one's really different than the others in that it tries to modernize the play. Instead of swords, the characters have guns. Instead of it taking place in Verona, Italy, it takes place in Verona Beach, which is actually filmed in Mexico City, much of it at least. And the characters are very multicultural. It pretty much goes against many of the traditional aspects of Shakespeare and of Romeo and Juliet, but they still use the same language. I might also have to use some clips from one from the 1960s that was directed by Franco Zeffirelli. And that one does it very traditionally, but it's also very good. There are many great scenes from it. It's famous. So we might have to watch some from that as well. I will do my best to make sure that there are subtitles on the screen to help you to understand. And we will be focusing on the most important parts of the play, the most important scenes, the most important lines, and making sure we understand who all the characters are and things like that. But we won't be able to dig into the play like we normally do. However, it is usually one of the more enjoyable units of the year. And if you can get a hold of the entire movie, I'm going to be finding YouTube clips and so on. But if you can get a hold of the entire movie and just watch it straight through, you might really enjoy it. And we will, again, have a test at the end of it, but it'll just be graded on your participation, and that's it. So please make sure that you're completing a lesson daily. If you want to work ahead, you're welcome to, but remember that all of the lessons for each week are due on Thursday, but I'll kind of look at them on Friday. And if anything is going to be late or you need to catch up or something because you have a lot of work in a certain class, please just let me know and we can work something out. However, if you end up skipping a lot of lessons and then trying to do it all at once, you might end up being overwhelmed by the workload. So please try the first activity, which is just a Shakespeare diagnostic test, and it's just the first section that you fill in the Google Doc that is in Google Classroom. And you can also watch the very beginning of the next video, but it really just kind of goes over some things that you could Google just as easily. So thanks. Enjoy.